guys, right now I've got a review of the movie Hostiles for you. To be honest with this one, I just wasn't too thrilled to see it because I thought Black Mass was just okay, and I really didn't like Out of the Furnace at all, but I actually responded really strongly to this one. It takes place in 1892 and centers on an army captain named Joe Blocker. His career has been defined by his dedication to the fight against the Native American resistance, but for his last assignment before retiring, he is basically forced to escort a dying Cheyenne war chief, someone he's had personal violent encounters with, back to his homeland in Montana. If Blocker refuses, he'll be court-martialed. But before we get there, I do have to start by saying, wow, this movie's opening scene, it is super tough to watch, but there is no doubt it had a really powerful effect on me. Within minutes, I was engaged, rattled, and just so curious to see what happens to Rosamund Pike's character, Rosalie Quaid, after such a traumatic experience. And in that respect, the movie definitely didn't disappoint. This probably won't come as a surprise, but it is well worth repeating. Pike is incredible here, just nailing both devastating grief and also the subtlety of processing her current situation, given what happens to her at the beginning of the movie. And while I'm just stating the obvious here, you can also add yet another stellar performance to Christian Bale's resume. Yes, Blocker is a soldier who's laser focused on his brutal treatment of Native Americans at the beginning of the film, but Bale still manages to bring this degree of nuance and humanity to the character, and then to get to explore that even further as the story continues is really probably one of the strongest elements of the film. Other performances well worth keeping an eye out for here are Ben Foster as a sergeant Blocker once knew, who's now a criminal due to be hanged, and also Jesse Plemons as Lieutenant Kidder, who's part of Blocker's team escorting the chief back to Montana. But I think that the supporting performance that stood out to me more so than any of them might be Rory Cochrane as another soldier with a lengthier history with Blocker. I have loved him ever since Dazed and Confused and Empire Records, but recently especially, he's been giving some really notable supporting performances, and I don't know, I just get the feeling like he's gonna get some serious recognition for his work sometime in the very near future. Where Hostiles fell short for me, though, was with the pace, something that was an even bigger problem for me with Out of the Furnace. When the intensity and the suspense kicks in here, it is through the roof, but things do slow down significantly during a lot of the quieter conversations, and there is a good deal of them. I also thought the experience overall would have gotten a nice boost and maybe even been more impactful had it focused a little more on Chief Yellowhawk and his family. Given what a good deal of the movie is about, I just get the sense that the whole experience would have been more powerful had it included their perspective more. But in the end, I did walk away satisfied and thoroughly moved. Scott Cooper tackles this story largely from Blocker and Rosalie's eyes, and I do think he did that quite well. I'm giving Hostiles 4 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimal Movie scale. It is not an easy watch, and I really do wish that Cooper kept a stronger pace throughout, but Hostiles has a number of excellent performances, stunning visuals throughout, and a truly all-consuming sense of atmosphere that significantly contributed to how quickly I was absorbed in this film. So that's my review of Hostiles right there. But as always, now I've got to hear from you. Did you get as caught up in Hostiles as I did? Hit that comment section below and share your thoughts right there. Thanks so much to everybody watching this video right now. Please like and share, and I'll see you soon with more movie reviews.